Hello, ambassadors. I am so glad you registered and are now part of our community. As this video contains many important details, I suggest you save it in case you need to come back to get clarifications. Alright, let's get started. First things first, let me tell you a little about Eggsplain as a community. We believe in social education, which means sharing notes, collaborating on projects, and study groups. If you do not know what Eggsplain is, think about Eggsplain like Instagram, but for notes. Some students post notes and others use them. And you, my friends, the ambassadors, are going to be like our Instagram influencers. But more on that later. But first, check out this ad that sort of explains how Eggsplain works, if you have not already seen it. Cool, right? So, just to reiterate, the way Eggsplain works is simple. We are just a website where students can post notes, but the perk is that we have a ranking system where the more notes some students post, the higher ranks they can earn. So where do you come in? As an ambassador, the core of your job is to help Eggsplain as a community grow and encourage students from all over the world and in your community to contribute to Eggsplain for the greater collective good. As you probably already know, there are numerous ranks within Ambassadorship as well, just like normal Eggsplain. All ambassadors start off as an entry-level ambassador, where your job is to get the hang of what an Eggsplain ambassador looks like, understand Eggsplain as a company, go through our actual site, and understand its functionality on deep level, and more. Then, after a month, you become a marketing ambassador. As a marketing ambassador, your job is to, you guessed it, market Eggsplain for people to join. The monthly tasks for this role would possibly consist of texting your friends, all the while gaining experience in marketing as a field. Think of this as a win-win. You get volunteer hours, a leadership role for your resume, all the while actually gaining experience for real-world jobs. Some more possible deliverables for rank 2 could even include a creative aspect, where you make a homemade advertisement and share it with your friends on social media. Then, after proving your worth for 6 months, you finally graduate to become a recruitment ambassador. Similarly to a marketing ambassador's job, whose job it was to get more members for Eggsplain, the recruitment ambassador's job is to get more ambassadors. After a year of being a recruitment ambassador, you graduate to a logistical ambassador, whose job it is to track ambassador workflow and make sure everyone is doing the required work. And then, after all that work, 2 years of being a logistical ambassador will automatically translate to becoming a chief ambassadorial manager, whose job consisted of managing logistical ambassadors, ambassador outreach, special projects, management, advertising, and more. Now that we have gone over the details for the individual positions within the ambassadorship program, let's talk about submissions. For each role in the ambassadorship program, there are a certain amount of deliverables due each month. For example, for entry-level ambassadors, the deliverable is to go through the Getting Started with Ambassadors checklist. For the first month of marketing ambassadors, however, the deliverable is to get 10 friends to register on Eggsplain, etc. Every single deliverable you will ever need is displayed on the Eggsplain Ambassador deliverables, the link for which can be found in our Discord. Another Google Sheet is the Google Sheet with all our ambassadors, which looks similar to the deliverables sheet. But with this sheet, you can keep track of your current rank in the program. After doing the deliverables each month, there's a singular Google form where you can submit evidence of your completion, such as screenshots, usernames, or data collections, depending on the deliverables that month. There is a different Google form for each different rank within ambassadorship. So if you completed 1 month as a marketing ambassador, you will submit on the marketing ambassador form until you graduate to a recruitment ambassador. That form is your means to submit content. In addition, it is mandatory to join our Eggsplain Discord. Here, any and all questions or clarifications you need can be answered. There's so much more than we can go over in this video, so we highly recommend that you join that Discord to ask any extra questions and communicate with the rest of the team. Lastly, we are extremely glad to have you on board. Our ambassador community is one of the nicest you will ever meet, and the whole process of Eggsplain ambassadorship is not only rewarding, but educational. We hope you enjoyed this video, and email us or let us know on Discord any questions you might have. See you in a bit.